Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki, here to share with you my quick 3 tips on how to declutter those things that we love and we find hard to get rid of. So first tip, friends, is to give to someone specifically. Instead of dropping off those things to Goodwill, give to that friend that is in need. Give to that new couple that they're just starting out their home. I find that when I know who I'm giving to and I'm giving specifically, I am motivated to give because I want to take care of that person. I want them to have all the things that they need to start their new home. And so I'm going through my house and finding things to give them. In that point, I'm decluttering my home, but with a purpose. And sometimes when you just drop off things to Goodwill, not that that's a bad thing, but sometimes when we just do that, you don't really see the other end of it, the blessing, who is being blessed by that. And so when you do it up front and with those things that you struggle with giving away, it makes it easier. And for example, I want to use my little niece, Savannah. She was up here during the holidays and she fell in love with my little mini decorative spoons. I have these spoons in my drawer. They've been in there for forever now, and I really honestly, I love them, but I do not use them. But she called them the princess spoon, and every time she ate, and she's at that toddler age where she struggles to eat, so her mom has to kind of fight with her a little bit about eating, and so she had no problem eating when she could eat from the princess spoon. And when she saw those spoons with all the bling on it, she was like, oh, my princess spoon, and it encouraged her to eat. So for me, they sit in my drawer all the time, but I really need to pass these on to my little niece because they are exciting to her in her life right now. They serve a purpose in her life right now, and they're not serving a purpose in my life. And I'm giving something to her that I know can make her happy, so it makes me really easy, and I want to give these to her. I want to declutter these from my home now. So when you know who you're giving the items to and you plan that part out, it makes it a motivator for giving, and you're able to release those things that you truly love. So friends, tip number 2 is to set a guide in your home as far as the limits of things that you can have. For example, in your kitchen, you can set a guide of saying, okay, I can't have more than 1 mixer. I can't have more than 3 wooden spoons. You know, create that guide for yourself as a template on how your kitchen is to be set up. So for me, I only need 1 glass measuring cup. Why do I have 2? And so this is not serving a purpose because I will never use 2 at the same time. So it's taking up valuable real estate in my home. But by having an established guide of the things that I am allowing myself to have in my kitchen, I know when I look at my cabinet and I see that I have 2 glass measuring bowls and I don't need them, I know that 1 needs to go. And it makes the process easy of decluttering because I know my limits, I know my guide for my kitchen, I know I want to keep my kitchen within that guide, so I know quickly pull that 1 out, donate it, and I'm staying within my established guide. So a lot of times when you have a plan or a guide, it makes it easier for you to stay on top of it and to keep your home decluttered. Okay friends, my next tip is about knowing yourself. Now I know for me, I love coffee cups and I love coffee tumblers. So it's easy for me to fill up my coffee tumbler bin with all these beautiful tumblers that I have accumulated over the year because I love them. And it's hard to get rid of these things because I do like them. But realistically, once I use a tumbler for 2 or 3 months, I'm over it. I don't use it anymore, although I still love it because I've moved on to the next new one. And so knowing that about myself, I have to have a recycling system. So when you have those things that you love, go ahead and purge all of the old ones and tell yourself, again, going back to that, having those guides, tell yourself, okay, I'm going to only keep my favorite 2. And if you get to a point where you look in that drawer and you see that I have this bucket full of tumblers, you know, okay, Nikki, purge these, and then now it's time to purchase your next favorite. So basically, I'm rewarding myself for decluttering my home. So friends, I hope you've enjoyed these quick tips that I use to keep my home decluttered from those things that I love and it's hard for me to get rid of. I hope that these tips were helpful to you. I hope that you are having a beautiful start to your week. If you like this video, definitely click that like button so that I know the type of content that I should be bringing to you. Also, if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the At Home with Nikki family. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.